this is me, Narelle here, and welcome back to a new video. As you can see, I have not one, but two sketchbooks that I have somewhat completed. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest, they're not fully completed, but I'm personally done with both. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this one. I do not know what's in it, so this is a refresher for me and you both, but just for all my videos, like all my sketchbook videos, all of these stickers on the front are my own. The only one that you can buy off my shop, wink wink, is this one of Luna and Luno. These two I took off my shop because, you know, they're old and I just throw them in orders as freebies. So yeah, that's the end all be all for that. So getting started, this picture blew up. Like, the video blew up, my digital version blew up, and I'm so happy a lot of people like this girl because I wasn't feeling her for the majority of the time, and a lot of people loved her. So thank you so much. I colored this with my Crayola twist up colored pencils when I got them. So yeah, that's what that is. This is just some random girl. I don't really have much of an explanation for that. This is when I took OC requests because I get into an art funk a lot lately. So I just kind of ask for requests here and there, even though I don't finish all of them, but I did some. So this is actually my friend Brittany's character. She turned out really cute. And of course, here's my character, Wing Walk Akise, because now Akise must be drawn back. But anyways, Akise must be drawn in every sketchbook. Even though the sketchbook I'm in, I haven't drawn him. Alright, so so here is a redraw of a watercolor drawing that I did of Juzo from Tokyo Ghoul. This redraw, I was a big fan of it when I did it, but now that I look back on it, I'm like, it could use a little bit more work. So I expect, I guess, a third redraw sometime in the future, and that is not drawn on. This is actually Tokiya Ichinose. I did this redraw not because I wanted to, but someone came for me in my video I did of him in those watercolors I got a while ago, talking about, oh, this looks like a woman. And I'm like, hold up, you ain't gonna come for me. So I redrew that just to show, don't question my sexy men skills. Yeah, no. And I think I colored this with watercolor with colored pencil on top. But yeah, don't come for me and my sexy men skills. But here is a chibi drawing of Sing Su Ling from Banana Fish. This wasn't finished. Unfinished page. Here's Hatu Haru Soma. I actually drew this in my sister's house because at nighttime I like to doodle because, again, I like to doodle in places in which it's different from my normal drawing spaces in my room. And whenever I draw at her house, she has two doggos. So I can't really make too much noise because the doggos, they kind of hear it and, you know, it's an issue. So I actually managed to find a pen that was in my backpack, and I had the sketchbook in my backpack, and I was like, perfect. So I sketched this out really quick, and I think I went to bed shortly after because I wanted to get something down. So yeah, Hatu Haru was the guinea pig of that situation. Here is me. I think I wore this outfit to her place. I might have not, but I actually really liked that outfit, so I drew me. All right, and here is Micah in his middle school look. This is a video, so go check the video out for more details. Here's Akise because I wanted to draw him in my style, which I actually changed a little bit, so this isn't too accurate. And I wanted to draw him in a style that's not my own. And what's funny, guys, I draw like this more than I draw like this. I don't know. It's a mixture of both, you know, but I like it. I really, really like it. I actually stopped using alcohol markers because I don't know. I just don't like the look of them anymore. It just kind of feels unfinished, and I started to use my colored pencils a lot more. So if you see my artwork now, I just use colored pencils. I don't use markers that much anymore. And here's a very I can't even say with confidentially that I like this, but it's Nigel, and this was one of the renditions that I did a while ago. So don't take any of these looks seriously because I haven't gotten his idea down when I did this drawing. But I wanted to finish it because it was a cute drawing and I liked it at the time. But yeah, it is what it is, and that's a blank page. I didn't finish that. Here is Otsumu Miya because around this time I finally caught up on Haikyuu. I'm behind again, but Otsumu Miya is like my favorite twin out of the twins. I live for him. Like his everything is my everything, and I just wanted to draw him. I was in an art block during this time, and luckily this did turn out somewhat good. So yeah. Here's another page and then drawn. Here's that drawing of Ray I did for that video that blew up. It was my first video that blew up within the span of a day. And I'm like, thank you. Because I don't expect a lot of the videos I do just kind of out of curiosity to go big. But this one blew up a lot. So thank you. Here's another video that I did for this type of series where I kind of break down a character and make them easier for you to draw. This was a request I did for my fellow subscribers, so this was personally suggested, but I had fun. But go check the video out for more details. That's not finished. This was a cute book girl because I was an art block and I'm like, what is something easy for me to draw? Flowy, oversized madness. So that is what I did, and she's actually writing in a book or something. So this turned out the way I wanted it to turn out. Unfinished page. This was for a video. This was for that Ray video. I just did it in here. Here's a chibi of Noor that I hate. I don't like it. I just was not in the mood for whatever I did this for, and I wish I didn't post it. Another blank page. Here's a better version of that Hatu Hatu drawing. Here, I live for this. I love this drawing. I love the sketchiness that it is. But this is actually a redraw of an Inktober drawing I did in 2019. I don't remember, guys. But this was a Inktober drawing that I did a while ago. And I decided to redo it because I'm like, Hatu Hatu can't go down like that. He cannot. So I gave him back his life that he deserved. Okay, blank page. Here's a drawing of Aiko I did at Starbucks because, you know, I'm starting to go to Starbucks once a week because I'm trying to get outside, guys. Because I stay in my house literally all the time. Like, I don't move. Here's a drawing or sketch, rather, of Bio. I loved his song Counting Stars, and I'm like, so I was at my sister's job when I drew this, and I had a very limited amount of art supplies on me, so I tried to draw images that fit what I had, and this picture fit what I had, and I actually really liked how this turned out. There were things in which I could have fixed, but for what it's worth, I actually really like how that turned out. Another blank page. And I think this is the last drawing, is of Gareki from Carnival. I actually drew this picture the first. This was the first ever drawing I did in here before all of this stuff. And I didn't finish it for a while because I was not happy with it. But I'm like, Nirel, finish it. And I did. I like how the colors laid out, but I don't like how the drawing finished. Kind of get what I'm saying? So maybe I'll redo it in the near future. I don't know. Oh, this was a drawing of Blue I wanted to do, but I was an art block once again, and I just didn't finish it. So that's another thing. And yeah, that is it for this sketchbook. So that was a wild ride, but it was okay. So let's move on to the second one. All right, so like I did the first one, all of these stickers, one of them is not mine. I actually met Kawaii Art Cafe in real life, so that is her sticker. These two are my own. You are able to buy these two on my shop, but I'm here to say after this year, I'm retiring a lot of these stickers to the point where I'm only going to be selling them in person. So if you want to get a lot of these stickers, get it before the year's up because They won't be on that anymore. So just to kind of get that out of the way. So yeah, so here's actually a sketch of Sukiyama. I actually did a video where I tried to draw for 7 days. I drew for 5 days out of the 7. So a lot of these are featured in that video. So I'll make sure to let you guys know which ones they are. Here's another drawing I did for that video is of Ari. Here is IU, I believe. I don't remember, but this is for that video as well. This is a unfinished Peiju. I tried to do a little cat boy. He just didn't work for me. So I was like, you know what? You're existing here, and I like what I have, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. And here is actually Smart. I think that's his name. From the show Just Say No. He was Leo? No, he was Leon. He was Leon. And I loved his vibe. His Instagram is vibey, and I just love his everything. And I like drawing him for a hot minute because, I don't know, he just felt the vibe I was going for. Here is a drawing of my characters, Axis and Reno. They belong in the story. I don't remember the name for it. You know what's crazy? My friends made a name for the story, and I completely forgot it. So this story had a name, but it's forgotten. But they are kind of like the Naruto and Sasuke of the story. And yeah, so I wanted to make them be in the same setting, but different color options. So of course, Reno has more warmer tones and Axis has more colder tones. Because again, they're two different types of people. But yeah, I like how this turned out. It was colored all with Prismacolor colored pencils. But yeah, I like what it was. There's a lot of things which I could have changed about it. But for what it is, I liked how I did it. Here's a drawing of my character, Aaron. Again, this was done with marker. I call them markers. Here's a random girl that looks a lot like Mew Triple's character. And I'm like, bruh, how does this happen? So she only exists on this page and this page, and I stopped drawing her because I have this thing where if I make a character and they look too much like another person's character, I don't draw them because I'm just scared of someone being like, isn't that so-and-so? You know, I don't like that. So I just stopped drawing her because I just didn't like how heavy she resembled her character. So she just exists on this page and this page, but she's cute. She's adorable. That's not finished. That was supposed to be a Kisei. Didn't get finished. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Here is Blue. This was actually the drawing I did for my new business card, which is right across my room. I don't feel like getting it, but just imagine this colored. That's all I gotta say. But love this picture. Turned out really nice. And yeah, she actually is my avatar, but I made her Nigel's girlfriend. So she's an avatar in a character at the same time. So yeah. And here is Seo and Gook, I believe, because I tried to do a style where I sketched in a ballpoint pen and added color around it. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not happy with it. But I like that I pushed myself to do something different. I don't know who this was supposed to be. That was supposed to be Len Kagamine, but it failed so horribly. This is an art block drawing of Angela from Carol and Tuesday. And this is kind of ironic because these are art fight drawings, and art fight is going on right now. I'm on art fight, guys. Like, I am doing it. I'm not as avid on there as some people, but I am going to try to do some people's characters. So just hit me up, go follow me if you're on there. So this is one which I really like. This one turned out really good, and this is another one which turned out really good. And I tried to go with the style that was kind of like chibi-esque because I don't know, it was cute at the time, but this one took forever. And these are actually drawings that actually people out of the event I went to drew in the sketchbook. I totally forgot about them, not on purpose, but here's one of them because I said in that video, guys, I will show the drawings when I get to the sketchbook, and here we are. And this is a random girl. I don't know who this is. This is actually a person, and I'm like, Narelle, do not forget who this person is. Already forgot. So that's how reliable my memory is. Here's another drawing, another person from that event drew, and she was like, I'm not an artist, but all I want is just a warm jacket because it was freezing cold. And it was that one event I did this year that was super cold, and I was like, no, I can't. So that's relatable, utterly relatable. And you can tell, like, the styles are so different because this is my style now, and this is Nigel. And let me try to find a sketch that I did earlier on in here. So you can kind of see, let me use his, so you can kind of see from here to here, my style actually kind of changed. So, you know, this is recent because I think this was a blank page that I just didn't know what to put on it. And I think I was at Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks. And I'm like, you know, Nigel. And he says, I really like ducks, like a lot, because his favorite animal is a duck. So I drew him with a duck shirt because Nigel has a very unhealthy obsession with ducks. And this is something I did really recent because I actually did, this is a video, so hopefully I'll put it on the screen. I drew Yuya Matsushita, and the original was something, and I'm like, Narelle, you could do so much better, but make it in color. And guys, I kind of wish I made it a video because I drew this drawing a month or two ago. And I'm like, bruh, I don't know how I'm feeling, but I'm feeling. But now that I see it months later, I'm like, oh my gosh, Narelle, why did you record this video? But I'm giving myself my flowers because I feel like if I did record it as a video, I wouldn't have focused on details and which I should have focused on. But guys, I'm going to put the old video on the screen so in case you guys want to see the original rendition, go cringe at it. But I'm super duper happy with this. Super happy with this. So again, you can tell my art style did change a lot because I'm improving, guys. I'm doing reference drawings a lot. Pinterest is my life. I'm doing a lot of things that I don't do. And kudos goes to my cousins because they pushed me, and genuinely I want to get better. So hopefully near the end of the year, full bodies will be a thing. But I'm super happy with this, and the coloring, everything is just goals, guys. I love it. So please, using me, do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on learning new things. Do not give up at all because things will come into fruition. I actually thought I would never get better at understanding like people and coloring and making things look like something. But here I am to say that throughout practice, I got there. I'm not the best here, but I feel like I'm getting towards a place where I'm like, thank God. I can realize things for myself. I could point out bad things in my art for myself, and I could just do better. I'm all on my own. So yeah, you'll get there, guys. You'll get there. So this is a not finished page. Here's another not finished page. More not finished pages. And here's another drawing that another person from that event drew in my sketchbook. She was actually a art teacher. Like, she was an art teacher. And she says she's been teaching art for like 20 years. And she was like, I find it so cool and so nice that you're allowing people to draw in your sketchbook. And she drew Garfield, obviously. This is Garfield. But she was like, I find it really nice that you're allowing people to express their creativity and your own creativity. And she really liked it. She was so sweet. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And whenever I am at shows in real life, I always let people draw my sketchbooks because I like to show support to anyone, and a lot of people are really hesitant in real life when they're like, oh my gosh, I could draw on your sketchbook. A lot of people like are hesitant, and I'm like, yeah, show your stuff. And it's just nothing but love in real life. Good vibe, but what's not a good vibe is this. It was supposed to be Woobia from Stay With Me. I honestly, this is again my first attempt of drawing people, guys. Let me go back. Let me go back to where it is. So look at this to this. Night and day. But yeah, I just didn't like this. I was like, never why. This is not finished. Here is Daniel from Lookism. I actually redrew this because this was drawn in Starbucks. Because when I'm at Starbucks, I like to limit myself to an hour each visit. And so surprisingly, I busted this out in an hour. And I'm like, guys, it doesn't look like that. It looks like him, but it doesn't give his cute side. So it is a video on my channel. So go look at the new one through the video. So yeah, this is not done. This was drawn in Starbucks, I believe, and of course is of Nigel. You could tell this is where I was, and this is where I was like, I'm ready to go, because it was not arting at all. And here's a cute redraw of a drawing I did in one of my work sketchbooks. And I really liked the girl because she had bear ears. I'm like, she's so cute. So I drew her because I like the bear ears. So yeah. I think this was supposed to be a Kisei and Kohori, but I just didn't finish it because I just wasn't in the mood to draw them together. And here's that notorious Minoi drawing that I love and hate because she has a 5 head in this. I love and hate this one because I did redraw it and I hated the redraw because, I think when I draw stuff like once or twice, the intention in the first try is just where it's at. And if I draw it the second time, I always have that mindset. I need to make sure this is there. I need to make sure this is there. And I lose my concentration. So this is the better one out of the two. Here is Jessie, because Jessie's a babe. Love me some Jessie. I actually colored her skin. It's some Dollar Tree, like, color pencils I got, because they were skin tone. And I actually really like how that turned out. So, yeah, you go, Dollar Tree. You go. And here's the redraw of that. Like, guys, how hideous is this? How hideous is this drawing? Like, I was like, no, I cannot. Let her have a 5 head. I concede. And now this is when I took my inventory for that event I actually went to. This is for my Chibi video, which I think I'm going to redo because you guys didn't learn anything. Just be honest with me. You didn't learn anything. But here is Kiva that I did in Prismacolor colored pencils, if you cannot tell. But it's Kiva. I actually wanted to draw him. I wanted to draw a Chibi, but a fluffy and cute Chibi. And somehow Kiva was on my mind. And this is how he looks in Shippuden because he doesn't wear his hood anymore. And I just think Kiva just got done wrong. Like, he was such a good character, but he just got done wrong. And I'm like, what happened to a Fang over Fang boy? But I gave him what he deserved right here because he deserves a lot more in here. And I think these were the colors I wanted to find with Kiva. I don't know what that is. Those are my bills, like you guys want to know about how much I gotta pay a month. But here is Micah and Ari. This is actually my very last Patreon sticker because I stopped Patreon. I'm not doing it anymore, and I wanted the last sticker to be meaningful. So this is Ari and Micah. She's grabbing onto him, and he's pulling her like, it's okay, be with me. And I based this picture off Golden Hour by Jake. And I love this song. Like, I live for it. And I thought the song fit Micah and Ari so much. So I'm like, I need to make, a sticker based off that song. Because it's so sweet. So yeah, that is what that is. And I was trying to make some pasta from Pinterest. It turned out okay, just wasn't hitting. And this was a Miku album that I checked out. Liked only 2 songs off the album. And this is just where it is. A lot of swatches for the drawings that probably were done in here. But yeah. Alrighty guys, I always forget to record outros for these videos, but I hope you guys enjoy these sketchbooks nonetheless. Like I said, they were already shown previously, so I just thought it'd be more beneficial to show people who haven't seen it from the beginning than showing people from where I stopped at, because everyone deserves to see everything too. So yeah, sound off down below what you thought of them. I'm here to say with my sketchbook I'm in, I only have like 25 pages left. So if I work hard, I should be able to finish the sketchbook I'm in by mid to late August. So look out for a very, very huge sketchbook update because bruh, that sketchbook is over 200 pages and I'm surprised I finished it in kind of a short amount of time because it only took me more than half of this year to get through it, which is, again, kind of quick for a person with my slow drawing standards. But yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.